How's everybody doing? This week, we're going to talk about your Peep site location. All right. I don't think a lot of people put enough effort into setting that, and I'm going to tell you why. All right. If you're shooting a handheld, most handhelds you could swap between and it would be fine. You go to a wrist strap, everything's out the window. You need to start over as far as how to set it. The way I like to set it, if we have somebody here, especially if they're brand new, I will come up, get to this point right here and close your eyes. Pull back, and I tell them to anchor like you're on the cover of Bow Hunter magazine. Get settled in, and then open your eyes, and is that peep there? If you draw with your eyes open, you are consciously or subconsciously, you're gonna pull that peep right to your eye. All right. Do your eyes closed, and I've got the no shoot pin in this thing, so I don't want to shoot one in the wall while we're talking. So if you're here, up, close your eyes, settle in, and right now everything's perfect in the world. Open my eyes, and my pin is dead center in the middle of that peep. If you're going to shoot multiple distances, mainly is going to apply to target shooting, competition stuff. If you're going to tack, especially where you may be shooting 20 yards and you may be shooting 120. When you change yardage, you're not pivoting on your anchor point. You are pivoting on that peep site. Exaggerated, you're going to go here, and at a short distance, you're in here tight. But as you increase, you're going here, but you are pivoting at the peep. And this hand is going to come down. It won't be much, but it will feel very soft on the longer distances. If you're shooting like that, set it at a median distance, 60. 70 yards. I mean, if you're really stretching out. For field, I set mine at 50. I'd rather be a little bit scrunched on the short, easier targets than floating on the long, hard ones. So there's your tip for the day. We're going to go in here in a second, and we'll show you how I like to tie a peep sight in. So stick with us. Okay, when it comes to tying in peep sights, there are a million ways to do it. There are effective ways, there are cool ways, but working in a shop and being a guy that will move it around, if I'm shooting indoors, outdoors, hunting, whatever, I prefer this method that I'm going to show you. I mean, because there are some really cool ways to tie in a peep, but they are all a pain in the rear end to cut loose if you're going to move it. All right. The way I like it is you're far less likely to damage your string if you do decide to untie it and adjust it. So this one right here, we're going to assume that this is a perfectly set height-wise peep, and I'm going to show you how I tie it in. Okay, for my own peace of mind, take a micrometer or vernier. Set it right here, top of the knot, inside the top edge of that peep. Lock it down. That way I know as I'm doing this, I personally don't like to do the cinch knots starting in the middle and then working down both ways, only because it's a whole lot more of a hassle to take off down the road, and neither one of them are going to move. So I will start right here, push this through, leave myself plenty of room, pull it tight when I'm done. Few under wraps, and pull it tight. One of my pet peeves is that I watch people, they'll be pulling this loop out and they have their finger in here and they get down and start running out of space, and they look like a contortionist trying to get their finger out of there. you don't need to even put your finger in there. Put your finger right there. Hold that back part down. Grab this bad boy and just pull it. You never had your finger in there to start with, and you don't have to pinch yourself or jump around trying to get it out. Wrap this around and hammer it. You can try to tighten it that much with your hand without wrapping it around something, but it's going to cut you. If you pull it as tight as you need to pull it, it's going to right in that joint, and it'll be there for months until it heals. All right. So come right here. So we got this. We got our tag ends left. Just burn it halfway close. Flip it around. Be very conscious of where that heat's going. Don't burn it like that, obviously. Come in from the bottom. Burn it down. Smash it flat. Flip this one out to the side. Burn it. Smash it flat. And there it is. Let's see. Let's see. Did it move? No, not at all did it move. And like I said, there's 100 ways to tie this thing in. A lot of guys will use, I don't know if it has the official name, but like 2 Ridgebacks right here. And honestly, if you're not sure exactly where you want your Peep, that's not a bad way to do it. Ridgeback, movable knots on both sides, tie them tight so you have to put some effort into moving them, but be sure you wrap through this channel here. The main reason I don't like the 2 Ridgebacks is, of course, nobody would ever do this, but somebody, or you could accidentally do it. It's a lot easier to move that Peep. And you move that Peep, your whole front sight is now off, everything. Tie it in like this. And again, the reason I like it is if you're going to move it, you take a razor blade, come in, cut this one string right here, and the whole thing will just unroll off the string. Anyway, y'all come see us, Saddle River Range. We got it all.